Go out of your way to buy the loudest pants.
Yabba dabba doo!
That was your pants that yelled that. I think we all know that.
Ready Fred, like instead of saying Ready Freddy, I just said Ready Fred Flintstones. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Oh, no, this has just been a whole lump of shit.
Did you get the...
Can we start over? Just new episode 1? We're done?
Just this
Back it up.
redo. I'm going to go take a nap. Wake
Going
me up.
on to something
It's
else.
a botched episode.
Wake me up after a new episode's done.
It's a botched episode 5.
Hey, oh, that's
Oh,
right.
episode 5.
I'm...
Revenge of the Sith.
Fuck.
No.
I'm...
No, 5 was Empire.
Yeah.
Dumbass. Fuck. It's episode 5 of Dance Shark. I'm Matt Edwards.
I'm Steven.
I'm Dwayne.
Oh, cool.
No
I
other
wanna
last
get the
names.
last name.
You were too formal. I
Well,
thought it felt too formal.
I've earned it. I can't believe it's been a month. We've made it a whole month.
Longer. This is episode 5, so this would be the 5th week
We've made it past a month.
that we've collectively committed to something.
It's just blowing my
pretty
mind.
good.
It shouldn't have happened.
It's an anomaly. It's just a level of focus I just don't think all of us have experienced on a collective level.
And it calls for a celebration. Applause! Club Rose! 3,
Crack
2, 1.
Crack it.
Let
Oh,
us-
mine's splashed everywhere.
I expect
I got
everyone
mine on
at
my
home
hands.
has cracked their white claws.
All-
Tell your boss to fuck himself. You're getting sharked. That's what we're calling it.
Ooh. Those black cherry are nice, White Claw. Send us a few.
Almost as good as mango.
Mango's not a flavor.
Mango is a flavor. It just doesn't come in the variety pack.
No, it comes in the smaller variety packs, though, but I have not had it.
It's the best flavor.
I've never even heard of it. I don't think it's real. I don't
It's
think
because
it's
you
White
only
Claw.
buy the one variety pack.
I just don't think it's White Claw. I think you're confused. I think you're.
It's
I just think you're.
elusive.
Yeah, I
White
think
Claw,
hidden.
email us and tell us how wrong
You can
Steven
only get
is.
blurry photos of mango.
I think you're buying just a weird Four Loko. That's
Four
why you like it
Locos
so much.
coming out with their own hard seltzer.
I was literally just talking about that
Fucking
as I bought those at the store.
14%.
For a seltzer, it's a hard seltzer, right?
It's just, I think it's just vodka. I think it's just watered down vodka at that point.
Just vodka and high fructose corn syrup and
Oh, it's gonna be
caffeine,
so
probably.
good. Oh, it's going to be good.
Oh, it's gonna be terrible. I won't do it. I
I'm
won't
going to
drink
do
it.
so many of those.
Too much sugar.
Ooh,
too
there's
much
probably
sugar.
none
There's
sugar in
probably
it.
no sugar. That's the whole thing.
That's why it's a seltzer, because it's supposed to taste like water that someone threw a fruit at.
This tastes
Didn't
roughly like
hit
something.
it with the fruit. Like
It
got
was
near
near
the drink.
Yeah, some of the mist from the fruit. It's there a little bit.
Someone who ate a lemon sneezed on the can. That's what you get.
Ah, that's almost flavor.
Well, and while Dwayne's trying to drag things I love through the mud, I need to talk about you people. You fucking people. I put up a poll on the Facebook page. It was the Cryptoid Thunderdome. Okay, and I'm
That's
a little
what you
disappointed.
called it?
That is what it was called by us collectively, because anything I post now reflects on you two.
I didn't.
That's
I
how
don't
this
We
works.
did not put that.
What
to
are we
a vote.
referring to?
I did a poll to see in a battle a Texas deathmatch, balls to the wall, nuts to butt style Royal Rumble. Who would win, Bigfoot or Dracula? And 60% of you, 60%, that's a little over half, said Dracula.
What?
Could beat Bigfoot.
I was one of those.
Yeah, and you were wrong.
What?
Did you even vote?
Oh, you don't really even get a say if you
Hey,
didn't vote.
no. How do you vote? How do you vote?
Click it.
No.
You just click
one
on
of
it.
the pictures.
Every time I tried
you
to
could
vote-
accidentally vote pretty easily.
It didn't let me vote because it makes me on the Dance Shark page when I try to do stuff on Facebook. It doesn't do it from my page. It does it from the Dance Shark page, and I don't like get on Facebook enough to be like savvy, you know?
With Facebook?
Yeah, I get on there like once a week just to see if there's like I don't know.
That's the
if it's
coloring
less
book of
sad.
social
You
media.
haven't learned how to click a picture yet?
I'm
It's
on
been
the
like
Dance Shark
10
page.
years of Facebook.
I understand how to use it. I mean, just like I'm not going to take the time to undo that has me as Dance Shark to go to my personal one to vote on a poll for Dance Shark.
Well, and you
Just gotta
would have
click
voted
in the right-
for Bigfoot,
Yeah,
which
and
is
so
clear.
to be clear, yes, I would have voted for Bigfoot.
But I don't even think that's enough to bring it back. So still, we have an issue, a bunch of fucking Interview with the Vampire, Anne Rice, Twilight motherfuckers thinking their Fang Boy can take the King of the Woods, and he can't. He can't. Oh,
No.
well, I got a cape.
No.
Oh, you got a castle. I'm going to turn it into a bat. Bigfoot shits bats in reverse. He will boof a bat and vomit out a turd.
He'll do what?
Boof it. Right.
Boof it.
Let's
Straight
take
up the-
take a little detour here and explain to me what the fuck you just said.
Oh, boofing. It was a term that came
Yeah.
out like 15 years ago.
Well, first of all, I've gotten a series of messages from Dwayne talking about just boofing things.
Oh, yeah. Well,
And I've
it's
never
relevant.
taken the time to ask, what are you fucking talking about?
Context clues. It's English. Boofing. What's it sound like?
It's putting stuff in your
Boofing.
butt.
It
is.
doesn't
It's
sound
putting
like
stuff in-
that. Okay.
That's the
That's what
sound
it
it
is.
makes.
Don't fucking bullshit me.
Have you ever
Boof.
put anything in your butt? It goes boof
Boof.
every
I
time.
Boof.
Is that the what?
Boof.
Is it goddamn Mickey Mouse shoving
Boof.
something on there? What
Yeah.
fucking cartoon
Boof.
noise is it?
Boof. That's exactly. So you get it. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It's not. So
The point is,
no. The point is,
the fangs can't hang when it comes to the woodland warrior. All right? Bigfoot number one. Yeah.
Where are they fighting?
it doesn't fucking
it really,
matter.
It actually doesn't. There's
doesn't?
no environment
But-
in which
but-
Dracula would win.
Let's humor him though. Let's humor him.
Sure,
First of
yeah.
all,
You
go
pick
for
the
it.
environment.
Any environment, go for it.
Oh,
Huh? What?
they're
Yeah.
What
Ah.
is it?
What?
Ooh. Sand? What are you? He's gonna say something.
Were you going to say sand?
He looked like he was gonna say
Do you
sand.
think Dracula could beat Bigfoot in sand?
Yeah.
You know what helps you stay on top of the sand? Big fucking feet. Snowshoe theory. Duh.
I'm sorry. I'm obviously really stupid.
it's
Okay.
it's clear. It is really clear. But give us an environment.
I can't come
Dracula's
up with an
castle.
environment. All I can come up with is environments that Dracula are weak to.
Is he weak
Which-
to his own castle?
What do you mean? What do you mean weak to? Because let me.
What
ask
environment is Dracula strong to?
You, isn't he? No, aren't most like Draculas like at full power in their castle though? Isn't it like a thing
Probably.
that like they're the most powerful?
Let's ask Dwayne. Let's ask the Dracula fanboy over here.
I feel like you look like a Dracula that just went through chemotherapy.
Is he Hank Hill now?
You. You look like a Dracula that works at the DMV and
Also-
shops at Kmart.
I sell blood and blood accessories.
There aren't even Kmart's around anymore.
There's one
Yeah.
in Coos Bay.
Well, there was. They're old. Draculas do old things.
How does Dracula versus Bigfoot in a Kmart? Dwayne?
He'd still win because Dracula apparently would be wearing this T-shirt, and Sasquatch would rip it right off of you.
So?
Epstein give you that T-shirt?
Ooh,
Who?
cultural.
Ooh, yeah,
Jeffrey
topical.
Epstein.
Who is that?
Jesus Christ!
I'm gonna
Do
be honest.
you live in a Dracula's castle?
What's wrong with my T-shirt?
Nothing's wrong with your T-shirt.
Why
I'm just
is
saying.
it getting ripped off?
I
And
painted.
who's that guy?
Okay, first of all, you asked a series of questions.
This is not the podcast for any of this.
Okay, listen, no, this is the podcast for every bit of it. If I'm going to disagree, first of all, I wanted to rapid fire all those answers, but I feel like I've made fun of you too much already. So I'll let Matt explain who Jeffrey Epstein is because I got to still pretend like I know who he is, so you can.
He goes to jail.
Yeah, he was talking shit on Bigfoot, and he wound up with his neck snapped.
Give me a real answer of who he is, though, because all I know is he hung
he was a
himself.
pedophile.
Oh,
He was a billionaire pedophile who got a bunch of sweet deals, so he didn't have to do pedophile jail. Then he went back to jail, and then now he's dead.
he hung himself, right? That's what they suspect.
Yeah, he probably hung himself. I think they kind of 9/11'd it, like they knew he would hang himself if they left him alone. So they just left him alone. Deep cut conspiracy time. That's me making the tinfoil hat. That's the sound it makes.
Fucking
Wah, wah, wah,
forms
bwah, wah, 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 bwah. That's the government mind rays bouncing off my hat. Wah, 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 bwah.
Who knows what's real?
Can't get in there.
I want to believe.
They're making the frogs gay.
Turn the frickin' frog back.
Should we just turn this
Alex
into an
Jo-
Alex Jones
He'd be a
podcast?
good voice actor if he wasn't totally
If he wasn't
fucking
batshit
insane.
Yeah, if he wasn't just batshit insane. I saw a video of him at the DMV one time in like the 90s.
Was he at the
'Cause
DMV,
they
or were you
wanted-
watching a video at the DMV of Alex Jones?
Well, I mean, I wish they were showing the video at the DMV. It would have made it a more pleasant experience.
Yeah, probably.
I shouldn't talk shit. We live in Oregon. We have very nice DMVs here, for as far as like DMVs go. But that's not. It's stupid topic. Stupid topic.
The
Dwayne,
DMV?
How many
fucking-
DMVs in other states have you been to?
We did 20 minutes on stamps last episode, so I don't think
Yeah.
anything's a dumb topic.
Stamps are fucking cool.
Tell me
though.
about the DMV,
I-
Steven.
I can't vouch. I only have friends that have been to DMVs in other states and have told me about them,
Oh.
like California,
I'm like in and out. I go early.
like the
I grab
shop,
a
like
ticket.
like the burger place.
We
You've been
don't
there.
have those here.
They're delicious. They also have them in California. So I'm just trying to like be like, yeah, I've been to California.
Yeah, California has In-N-Outs now.
They've had
They-
them.
They're
Weren't
they're copying Medford.
That's like the place. What do you mean
Oregon.
copying Medford?
Oregon.
What are they going to do next? Copy their meth addiction?
Probably. That would be cooler than what they're already doing.
What do you mean? What are they doing? Being successful?
Moving to Medford.
No, I don't feel like your state gets to be cool when 120 grand is just the poverty line.
Let's not get into this.
Yeah, back to Bigfoot,
That's
Dwayne.
where movie stars live, okay? And
Bigfoot couldn't even afford to live in California.
he wouldn't have to. He'd be a movie star.
Yeah.
Because he's you know what I mean? He'd be able to play every chimp in every movie you ever want.
We got to get back to Dwayne feeling bad about his love of Dracula.
Oh yeah, anyways, yeah. Dwayne, you just really derailed this.
You cunt.
Whoa.
Oh, that's it? I called him a Jeffrey Epstein 10 minutes ago.
Oh, that is worse.
Yeah.
He diddled. That
Called
is
him a
much
diddler,
worse.
and we're cool with that. But I drop a hard C.
You actually called him a pedophile before we started recording, like very
Yeah,
shortly
I did,
before.
too. Well, he had a look in his eye.
He did look like he
I
had
felt
the intent.
scared.
He
I didn't want to get on a plane with Dwayne.
We're actually filming from Australia, so his hard C was okay.
Is what? Okay, anyways, so yeah. I don't think there's any scenario in any time where Dracula has any fucking chance against Sasquatch.
Then why didn't
Period.
you vote?
Okay.
He's got you there.
I tried. I'm on the Dance Shark page.
That's why Trump's elected, is because you.
Ooh.
Fuck. If we can't talk about voting habits, okay? We can't. Let's not derail this to voting habits because this is public, and you know what I mean. Like this isn't the Joe Rogan experience. We're not just like, who'd you vote for?
Yeah, bring it back to the DMV. We also have the easiest voting. They just mail you a ballot and you send it back later. Usually never, but
Maybe
sometimes.
they mail it to the wrong place.
Yeah,
Maybe you change your address to the wrong address. Maybe they mail it somewhere else.
I had to just go pick up a Grubhub order from fucking Jenny's mom's house yesterday because she put in the wrong address. So I sped over there and had to confront the lady in the driveway. I was like, no, it's not here. It's for me. It's for me. It's for Jennifer. But I'm not her, but me.
That lady was terrified. She thought she was going to get abducted.
Yeah, but I was hurrying, so like I
Yeah.
screeched into the parking or the driveway, like right behind her. And in hindsight, I was really hungry, so I was like, I probably just came barreling out and hustling up. Like it's not. All right, I probably played that one
You
wrong,
weren't-
but I got the food and it was delicious. That's what's important.
That is the important part, not terrifying a helpless Grubhub employee.
She got a
who
fun
thought you were
story
mugging
out of it.
the food out of it. She did get a fun story. She went home and told her children about how she was almost molested.
Never be alone.
Yeah, I'm thinking about a career change. I just really don't feel safe out there anymore.
You know, I thought delivering food to people was going to be it was going to bring me satisfaction. I didn't know there'd be these ruffians assaulting me with every delivery.
Just Grubhub piracy.
Food.
Whenever that happens.
That's for Jennifer, and I'm not Jennifer.
But
It's for me now.
My food.
My food.
My food.
I'm
Me.
eating it. My food, and it's a different place.
Step away from the food.
Wrong house, wrong lady. I'm eating it. Feed it to me now.
And the lady cried and just in between the tears and sobbing, fed you your Taco Bell.
Yeah, I took my shirt off because that's how I eat. I laid down in the yard. I got my wontons.
Just starfish.
You don't want to spill mustard on that shirt, huh?
Yeah.
Better not touch my lips. Straight in the hole.
You're just open mouth. Chew it up a little bit. Mama bird it into my mouth.
Yeah.
You want a tip?
Please.
You want a tip? It better be chewed. Chew it up, little girl. This
And
got so bad.
yeah.
This got terrible.
It
Why did you
wasn't-
do that to this lady?
I shouldn't have. She should have known
yeah. It
or
makes
something. Not
Yes.
my.
So-
yeah.
You should probably know where you live.
Hey, I voted, so
Let's not put
get
this
off
back
my
on me.
back.
Let's not put this back on me.
I voted too.
I think the moral of the
I
story.
voted for the wrong guy, I guess.
The moral of the story is, I now know why your Grubhub account was deactivated. So it makes sense.
well, I could just start a new one. You just make another email, and then you get another one. You get $12 off first order.
Yeah.
Grubhub.
Good job. I heard
Dot sponsor.
they pay their employees well, I've heard, compared to like Postmates
Yeah.
and others. DoorDash?
Yeah, they got in trouble for being all shitty.
Who did? DoorDash?
Yeah.
For what did they do?
Well, tips didn't go to the driver. It's kind of worked like a commission thing where, like, it's either you get your commission if it was over your rate or you just get your rate. And you didn't get any tips unless, like, your tips exceeded your hourly rate.
oh,
They would just keep them.
fuck you guys. Are you kidding me? Just give the money to the people and they'll be stoked about what they're doing.
Just go to the store, you lazy shits. It's right there, probably, if you're not rural.
Well, I don't agree with that. I think DoorDash and Grubhub and Postmates are fucking cool.
I agree with the store. Because I want to have eye contact with someone who doesn't want me to be there just as much as I don't want to have to be there.
Is that why you drove to the Grubhub lady? And
Well,
It's all coming full circle. You put the wrong address on purpose.
confrontation
So
makes the
you
food
could-
taste better. Feel like I earned it.
No, it's replacing that hunting, that primal instinct within you that you put the
Yeah.
wrong address. You have to assault something and get your adrenaline going.
Earned it. I get a feast.
And then shame the woman into feeding you shirtless.
I'm a lion.
That's just, it also makes sense that our
that's
last
not
hunt,
a lion noise.
it's an urban jaguar noise. That was a deep cut.
It was a deep cut when we came up with it, but now there have been cougar sightings like in the middle of fucking town.
Do you think Dracula could beat a cougar?
Probably not. Dracula's a bitch.
I honestly, I don't think Dracula could beat like most wildlife. I don't think he could beat probably like some birds.
Some birds?
Yeah, I think some birds would fuck him up. I think I think an eagle would tear him up.
Yeah, Dracula tends to prey on like slender, svelte virgins who would also die to a cougar.
Yeah.
You know?
And he's also, I think most
10
Draculas.
times the strength of men.
Yeah, cougar.
Yeah, that's a good cougar description.
You've nailed it.
Yeah.
So what's Dracula got? Bitch face?
You turn into a wolf.
He
No.
can't. He turns into a bat.
He turns into a bat, which a cougar would eat.
One
Turns into a
bat.
Swat
few
it.
things.
If he
Turns
turned
into
a
one
gaseous
bat.
form.
If he turned into a bat, the eagle would definitely fuck it up. Eagle
Yeah.
versus bat, done, dude.
How is
Eagles,
that? How is turning into a bat even good? I've made myself weaker now.
I saw.
I am small.
Eagles are scary. I saw one. I was hiking up by the water tower. Saw an eagle, flew way too close to me, and it was scary. Just seeing it fly near me was scary. I took a video of it.
Yeah, imagine if you'd been a Dracula, you'd be dead right
Yeah,
now.
if I had been a Dracula, it would have killed me.
Oh.
If you were up there walking around, I don't think it would have known the difference. Would have snagged the shirt right off of you.
What's wrong with my shirt?
Dracula sucks. Dwayne sucks. Your shirt sucks. Thank you. Dwayne sucks.
It's just the moral of the podcast, I think, overall, is that Bigfoot
got that big dick energy. Dracula just gets scared and has to pretend to be dead
Yeah.
all day.
And also,
He's just a depressed teenager.
yeah.
Not coming out till sun goes down.
Where's my cape? Mom! Collar's not big enough.
Oh no, confrontation. Turn into a bat and screech away.
No one understands me. You don't know.
You don't get the pain I've been through.
That was a pretty good Dracula too.
Oh no, you get to be immortal and actually own real estate. Oh man, oh millennials must feel for you. How terrible it is.
Don't make this about millennials, okay?
I've already made it about Dracula and Bigfoot. We're gonna get all the myths together.
Millennials
Have you
are
ever
a
met
myth.
one? Yeah, I haven't.
What do you mean? The three of us.
What's a
I'm
millennial?
a boomer.
You're not. It's 1983 to 2000 and something. 2000?
Yeah, we're past 2000 and something.
Anyone born within
They're
that period
dead.
of time?
It's gone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Doesn't matter.
Honestly, you're surprised. It's like 83. I'm pretty sure. Like we're not even like early millennials. We're like middle millennials.
You fucking take that back.
No,
I'm a millennial.
you are.
You're a
You're,
goddamn millennial.
aren't you? Aren't you exactly a millennial?
No.
I
You've-
prefer the
you've
term,
You're
literally-
the one with the Starbucks Americano.
It's not
I prefer the term millennial.
Yeah, that's true.
You want to
I
explain?
want to be a millennial.
You remember that album?
Millennium.
Oh, that's a real millennial thing to say, though.
It's
Yeah.
a real millennial thing to say.
That's a real millennial thing to say,
Thank
though.
you.
It's now millennial.
Millennials for life.
That's
Big Willie style.
And we're not going to get into Will Smith because every single time both of you, word
Look at
for
Wild
word,
Wild West.
holy
Jim
shit.
West, Desperado,
Rough
Rough Rider.
Rider.
No, you don't want nada. None of this. Six gunning this, brother running this, Buffalo Soldier. Look, it's like I told you. Any damsel that's in distress should be out of that dress when she meet Jim West. Roughnecks to go check the law and abide. Watch your step reflex. Get a hole in your side, swallow your pride.
I know
Don't
the
let your lip
lyrics,
react.
too.
You don't want to see my hand with my hippie at with Artemis from the Startemis. Something else.
Running the game, James West. Say the
Wild,
West. Remember
Wild
the
West.
name. Now, who you gonna call?
To the Wild Wild
You
West.
skipped a bunch.
Straight to Wild Wild.
Do.
Yeah.
Jim West.
Well, you,
Metal Spider.
One,
Wheelchair
two,
dude
three.
because he want to be higher.
Up, sun down, running around with bad guys.
Oh.
I'll be found. Take a hit out.
Fall into a swamp with a magnet on my neck. Get a saw blade. Better run like heck.
what?
That was part of the movie. They put the magnets
It's
on the
not part
neck.
of the song.
It's my song. I'm a millennial. I have every right to change the lyrics.
Well-
We're one.
Guys, we made it 5 episodes.
Sorry, Michael.
Oh,
Sorry to
Michael.
disappoint you.
Let's
Give it up for
one
Michael.
final round of applause for Michael.
Made it through all 5. Good job.
He didn't.
Love and respect.
I'd be surprised if he listened to all 5.
I think he just
he
texted
has.
me. Ha ha ha. Good job on your when you talked about it. Then
Is he the one that leaves comments, like giving everyone nicknames after each episode?
I don't know.
Someone
Wait,
called.
somebody's.
Yeah, so
we actually have.
Oh, someone
comments?
someone who doesn't know how to use SoundCloud because their name was just like user 062855031.
That's creepy.
yeah, one of them was like Steven, 2 zip codes, Clem, which I was like, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty fun.
It's talking about how huge I am, which I mean, I'm even bigger this week. I'm only getting larger. It's
yeah, there's not enough digits in one zip code
No.
for your weight.
no. I've been putting on so much mass, and I've been getting so huge. They actually asked me to pay for 2 gym memberships now. They said that I'm taking up so much space in the gym that they don't think it's fair to only charge me for 1 membership.
Joke's on them. You were already paying for 3.
I do have 3 gym memberships,
Yeah,
and I
stop.
use one of them consistently.
Fix it.
Yeah, I have already. Now I'm large enough to fit in all 3.
Oh.
I don't know why you don't. You seem. It's. I don't get it. I'm just talking to
How
you.
much do you weigh?
Me?
4.
I don't think there's. I don't know because when I step onto the scale, it says error usually, and then
90210.
yeah,
Oh, fat
Like-
joke.
Oh, isn't that an old fat joke? Like a your mama joke?
Yeah, your mama's so fat she take up 2 zip codes or some shit.
Your mama is so fat she almost takes up as many zip codes as Steven.
Almost.
Your mama's
mass.
so
Well,
fat
mine's mass though.
she lost her foot. Diabetes.
That's just a dark, sad joke.
Mama's so
not a
fat.
joke.
My dad recently got gout.
Your dad did though.
Does your
Yeah,
dad
he
get
has-
gout?
Yeah, he has gout.
How do you get gout? I actually don't know what gout is.
Eat too much beef,
No, it's just being unhealthy.
just in general.
It's not meat. Don't blame meat for
It's
someone's
meat.
gout. I don't.
The
Yeah, it
only-
has a lot to
all
do
I
with
know about
meat
gout is that
and
Bobby Hill
sugar.
got it because he kept going to that deli and getting
Eating
like chicken livers.
liver.
I don't agree
and
with that.
onions. It was
Okay.
liver and onions.
Would King of the Hill lie to us?
Yeah, absolutely. King of the Hill.
They would lie to you,
The
but
same-
not to millennials like us.
Oh no, not you're.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
He chose liver and onions over going to the dance with Connie.
That's
So,
true.
Well, to be
And then
honest,
he rode his like rascal scooter.
to
there.
be honest, I know there are a lot of things and other life lessons I've taken from Simpsons and King of the Hill, and for some reason believe them to be true. But I'm pretty positive you shouldn't. Your knowledge of gout should not be based on what you learned in King of the Hill.
That's the only place I've ever learned anything about gout.
That's true.
I don't think it's meat because then how there's all these people that eat strictly like meat and they're healthy as hell.
Yeah, it's not 100% certainty that you get gout if you eat a bunch of meat. It just increases your risk and makes it a lot more likely to happen.
Doesn't something increase your risk of something always?
Yeah, but we have this thing called science. It's where like you can test it, and it do
Pretty
So-
sure it's sugars and meat.
sugars and meat.
You know, I
Sugars and meat.
don't like it, but I don't know enough about gout or about meat to debate either of it, or science. I don't know enough about any of the categories to debate them at all.
Well, all I know is White Claws don't give you gout. So round 2.
I'd if they.
Wait, do
They
they?
don't.
Someone tell me if White Claws give you gout.
They do
Email
not.
us, dancesharkpodcast@gmail.com.
Maybe
We've
if they
received
get a
0
liver-
emails,
No.
and I'm sad. I check
all
it a
been-
lot.
Maybe if they get
They've
a
all been coming to the
liver and
GeoCities.
onions flavor, maybe we need to write White Claw.
Gout flavored White Claw. It just tastes like old man toe.
Just like a sweaty uncle's leg.
Oh.
And I mean, like,
I'm imagining all my uncle's legs, and none of them are good.
to me,
I've never tasted any of my uncle's legs.
I know that's a lie, but moving on. I think it just would taste like a salty strip of jerky. If I had to taste an uncle's leg, imagine.
I don't think it would be like jerky. I think it would just be like salt and grime.
I feel like it would taste like a balloon filled with gravy covered in hair.
Ugh. So like
So
latex
just
and
a,
hair?
like a balloon.
Yeah. People who've licked your uncle's legs, email us. Let us know what it was like. DanceSharkPodcast@gmail.com. We want your stories. Subject line, I'm the goddamn worst. Send us your stories.
Or subject line sexy uncle tasting.
Sexy uncle tasting. I like
yeah.
that too. That's hashtag sexy uncle tasting.
That's gonna get me on a list somewhere. Probably. But you know,
Oh, you are an uncle. Well, you're halfway there.
that's right. I forget that all the time. I do have a nephew.
Just get sexy and then we'll start licking your legs.
My nephew just turned 26 actually.
Does he have a tongue yet?
No.
When do they get that?
I don't know when those come in, but
18 months, I think.
being 54, I can hardly
Right
remember
after they
that age.
become a person.
It comes in later, but it definitely comes in later. I know you're not born with it. Sometimes it's passed down from generations. From father.
It can skip a generation.
From a long
too.
line of tonguesmen.
Yeah, it's because it's so they've acquired a better sense of tasting uncles. You pass your tongue generation to generation, so when you lick the next uncle, you have a more refined palate for the
It comes
taste.
down in the will.
If I was an uncle, I'd taste like pasta.
You would, because you're a string bean boy.
This
You're
is
a little
your
noodle man.
This is your Uncle Glanston's tongue. He used it to taste his uncle and his uncle before him. And now you're going to use this tongue to lick me, Dwayne. It's tradition. I just told you.
Tastes like you microwaved a chicken breast.
Why are you so wet, Uncle?
Well, you see, when you got gout, you kind of just urine wherever you are.
Because it's hard to get around.
Because it is hard to get around, yeah.
Hurts
Probably.
real bad.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just like you got big toes?
It makes your feet swell up.
They do, yeah, your foot swells up.
You get big feet?
Well,
Yeah.
usually one. It's usually one, right? Usually you get gout in one. I usually feel like gout isn't like affects one foot more than the other.
Yeah,
I
I
don't-
think you get it in a foot.
Yeah.
Usually. I don't think you get it in both.
You get a big foot?
Oh, fuck. That's coming full
Yeah,
circle.
Bigfoot could have double gout and still kick
I
Dracula's ass.
believe the term for plural gout is probably geet.
Why the fuck would it be geet?
Geet.
It's just what it is.
Geet. That's the new.
Nothing in
I can't
English
explain-
gets pluralized like
If you-
that.
I can't just explain
No,
how
you
words
have to
work
explain
to you.
it. You can't just make up bullshit.
I'm sticking with Geet, and I stand by it. I support it 100%.
It's just how words work.
Geet
No,
20.
It's intuitive.
No word works
If
like
you
that.
had ever read, you would also know that it's geet.
Let me ask you this then. What's the plural for people?
Poople.
Pete.
It is.
And that's where the name come from.
Yeah.
What's the plural of the plural you already told me?
Peters. That's where the other name came from.
Yeah.
Don't you know anything about people and our history?
Have you ever learned a goddamn thing in your whole
I can't
your whole
read.
stupid
Did you
fucking
take a
life?
history class? Did you go to public
No.
school? This guy
I
don't
took it
know
with
nothing.
Dwayne, and I spent the whole time just flicking paper footballs into his butt crack.
I went to school with Dwayne also.
Are you like supposed to have glasses, but then lost them a long time ago
Mm-hmm.
and have never been able to see a goddamn thing in your life?
No, I told the optometrist I'm not gonna wear glasses, and he said, "Okay, you can go."
That's fine. That's
He's like,
fine.
Fair enough.
He's like, is there anything I'm going to need to see? And he's like, well, here's a picture of the Grand Canyon. Yeah, that's all right. You're probably
Here's a
fine.
picture of all the kids that would kick your ass if you were wearing these
You're
glasses.
wearing glasses.
Yeah, life's miserable, bud. It's better just not to see.
Yeah, dude, you're way cooler now. You're way cooler. Yeah.
I don't need to see everything I need to see. I don't,
Well, I
and
mean,
then I tell. That's when I walked out.
when I got glasses, I went in there and the guy's like, here's your glasses, nerd. And then he punched me in the stomach and he hung me by my underwear on the flagpole.
Sounds about right.
That was from The Simpsons also.
Yeah,
Remember
I was,
Bart?
I was
That's why I said it.
imagining that.
That's why I said it. Bart Simpson got hung from his underwear by a flagpole. That's why I said it.
Eat my shorts.
All right,
Fuck.
if any of our listeners are the Simpsons, email us, DanceSharkPodcast at gmail.com. Tell us your story of when you were the Simpsons.
Well, okay, so we've settled on the fact that Dracula would be smashed into tiny pieces by Sasquatch in every instance, right?
Yes, 40 minutes later, I think we've come to that conclusion.
Has it been 40 minutes?
Yes.
God damn, it's taken that long for you to get
You're
it through
gonna
your
piss
fucking
off
idiot
our
skull?
like 6 listeners who voted.
Our 6 vampire listeners are going to just be so mad.
Yeah, Bigfoot didn't get a whole lot of
You know who?
votes.
You know who did vote for Dracula?
Not you.
Not you,
No.
Jennifer Burns.
I
What
did
if
too.
Dracula?
Matthew's significant other.
You
voted.
bitch.
Yes, Jennifer Burns voted for Dracula.
When you listen to this, you bitch.
Yeah.
This is a Bigfoot house.
Yep. This is a Bigfoot house, and we haven't found him yet.
I've written in Bigfoot in every presidential election I've voted in.
Oh, and you gave me shit for potentially not voting. I'm not admitting to it.
Yeah, I voted.
Yeah, at
for
least he
Bigfoot.
voted.
At least
Yeah,
you
at least
did.
I voted.
How many
Every
votes?
vote counts.
Honestly,
For
give
Bigfoot.
me a real answer. How many people do you think actually vote for Bigfoot?
Quite a
Every
bit.
year.
Quite
My
a bit.
grandpa voted for Willie Nelson for like 40 straight years.
That's pretty funny. But-
yeah, man, my grandpa ruined democracy.
I want a real number though. Like, give me a real number.
That vote for Bigfoot?
Yeah.
It's probably in like
Thousands.
the tens.
No,
I don't
bet
think
it's-
it's
no.
that high.
I would bet.
Because Harambe only got like 10,000 votes. And he was big news. I shouldn't say only. Fucking a dead gorilla got 10,000 votes for president.
Pretty good.
Ah,
Pretty good actually.
probably doing better.
I think each year I'd venture. I wouldn't be surprised if there's 100.
Yeah. Out of what? How many people vote?
How
Like
many
100?
Americans? How many Americans we got now? 8
There's
billion.
probably like 200 to 250 million voting age Americans and probably 100 million vote. So 200 for Bigfoot, that sounds reasonable.
I bet there's more than that.
You think there's more than
Bigfoot?
200?
Yeah.
How do we
That
find
actually-
out?
Can we call like? What do you like? Call a senator?
If you're a vote tabulator out there
that-
counting Bigfoot votes, email us.
do we like? Who? What you like? Call the mayor? Like, what,
We
is that?
call
What,
a senator. Let's get him on the show.
is that like what? Is that what mayors
Who
do?
is our senator?
We have two.
Keith
We have
Keithster.
Ron Wyden and Jeff Merkley.
Yeah.
We can't. We probably shouldn't say their names.
Yeah, we're gonna out them on the. People are gonna know they're senators now.
I don't know. I just maybe they might not like it. You don't know. Maybe they're private people. They don't want to be talked
They
about.
think they're Dracula
maybe
people?
we could get them to call in and settle this whole poll
Anyone?
debate.
Can we get what was his name again?
Yeah,
Dirk?
if you're Dirk
Dirk
Bentley or John Madston, call in.
If you're Senator Dulk Hogan, please give us a call.
We'll take any U.S. senators or former professional wrestlers. Please call in.
No, I said to be clear. I said Dulk Hogan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
we
Hulk.
heard-
He's Hulk Hogan's Down syndrome brother.
yeah, he wrestled too, 78 to 79.
78 to 79 times.
No, that was his era. It was the Baditude era.
The Baditude.
When it was like Attitude, but just worse.
Yeah, we're gonna get off that subject as quick as possible. But what did like
Wrestling?
no, Down syndrome?
Oh.
I thought that was a risky topic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, especially since
What's the plural of Down syndrome?
Down syndromes?
that is
Yeah,
a
we'll
good
edit
question.
this out.
This is we really
I believe
should.
it's DEET.
No, it's not DEET syndrome.
No, just deep.
Just DEET.
Just
Just
deep.
DEET. Look at all the.
idiot.
Wow, there's I don't know how to make a joke of this without being shitty.
I just get it. I'm gonna say like that's true because I know a lot of Pete that say that call it deep.
No!
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people call it DEET.
A lot of Pete call
Oh,
it deep.
man. Oh, I'm going to start crying blood here any second.
It's just, yeah. It's not my fault you didn't go to public school. All right.
We went to the same school.
I don't recall any of that actually.
No, me and Steven went to a private school.
Yeah, we went to a private school.
Yeah, we were around a lot because we were bullying you because we thought you were supposed to be wearing glasses.
Yeah, we're like this guy can't see
this
shit.
kid obviously
What a
lost
nerd.
his glasses.
We called you
Let's
Two
fucking
Eyes
wreck him
Tammy.
anyway.
I never learned your real name. I thought it was Tammy, so I called you Two Eyes Tammy. Yeah,
That's all I can do.
we used to.
That's all I got in me.
We used to take your shirt off and spit on your nipples.
Explains a lot, really.
A lot of taking shirts off in this podcast.
That's what we do.
I haven't noticed.
No, we don't. We
haven't
never
noticed.
take our shirt off.
Haven't noticed.
If we were at a pool right now, we would be three men with our shirts on.
One of us already has our shirt off.
God damn it! I'm sorry. Well, it's just
If this makes it to YouTube, we're clearly getting
He can't help it. He's a
we're getting some
Capricorn.
violations.
he's like,
A what?
what's the plural for nipple? It's neep, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Those are a nice pair of neep you got there. I don't like them. I feel like they're looking at me in the eyes.
I feel like your nipples are making eye
I
contact.
feel like they're
with
making
me.
direct eye contact
Making eye
with me.
contact with both of you because they're kind of cross-eyed.
It's a combination of fear and arousal that I'm not used to feeling.
Dude, put your shirt on. You trying to give me a boner? The fuck?
For real though, put your fucking shirt. Please put it back on.
No, we all talked about something, and then I did this. So this is on you guys.
It's real.
Kind of has to own it. The shirt's already off.
Well, I did compare you to Dracula, so we need someone to represent Bigfoot, and that body's the closest thing we got in the room.
Because of my feet.
Not as
My
no.
big old feet.
Because of your
Because
large,
Matt is
hairy
just
body.
one big foot.
Because all pictures of me turn out blurry.
Yeah, so it's settled. It's settled. Bigfoot will win. Always. Bigfoot will absolutely win.
This is this episode.
I
This
think
is what-
Dracula would turn into a wolf and then trip his big old stupid
Fucking-
feet, and he'd probably just like break them.
You can't make up rules for what Dracula can do.
Yeah,
He's
well,
a shapeshifter.
No, he
Says
can turn
who?
into a bat. He gets the one.
yeah. What lore are you talking about where Dracula gets to turn into whatever he wants? Okay, then,
Cite your sources.
yeah, and then guess what? In my lore, I'm like, well, fucking Bigfoot's gonna turn into a dragon.
Bigfoot can't turn into anything.
Says who? Not in my lore.
He can turn into a twisted foot.
My Bigfoot turns into a Dracula,
And Dracula makes like a dog.
Big-
and then my
Bigfoot-
Dracula turns into a bigger wolf than yours.
Bigfoot can just turn into a Bigfoot that kicked Dracula's ass. That's it. You know what's good for kicking ass? Big feet.
They have it's
What's the plural of feet?
fuck.
God,
Fuck.
damn, I hate both of you so much.
I believe it's feetin'.
All right, Dwayne, quit feeting around. We got to get back to the serious matter at hand.
Jesus Christ. Jesus
There's a lot of
Christ.
Pete listening to this out there,
You're all dead to me.
and we got to keep these Peters happy. All right,
What's a Peters?
the plural for Pete. All right.
I believe it's Pete Eat.
I am so fucking lost.
Well,
This- Peaton?
This is where I have to admit it's gone off the rails. That's the point at which I
I
got
don't
it.
think we were ever on. I think any episode that we start with alcohol, which is all of them, doesn't really get rails.
Every
I'm unaffected.
goddamn one of them.
I'm usually
We're
unaffected.
raw clawing it over here.
Raw clawing it. That's what you call it when you're. Is that what you? That's what we should call drinking White Claw on an empty stomach, which is what I do every podcast.
I always make sure I eat.
I always make
beforehand.
sure I'm empty stomach.
I don't remember what
It's
I ate.
like 9:30 at night. How do you have an empty stomach?
Intermittent fasting, homie. How do you think I get these fucking gains, dude? You think it's genetics? You'd be right for part of it.
The tongue part.
I'm genetically superior to most other men.
You're just
obviously.
collecting uncle tongues.
I've had my tongue has been passed down for generations, and I can taste an uncle from 30 miles away. You know, I can taste it on the air right now.
That's a Randy right there.
That's
Ooh, that's an Uncle Terry. You can't go near him. There's the don't go. Everyone's family has like that one you can't go to them uncle.
no,
I don't.
I don't.
No, because
Because I don't
Dwayne,
have any rapists
you
in
do-
my family.
no. So
you have the uncles, but you've also come into this home and said, "My uncle touched me on the head. I wanted to just kick him to pieces."
that is, I've heard you say that
an
exact
actual
quote.
quote.
Actually, that's an actual quote from you.
Yeah, what uncle is going to want to diddle someone so violent?
I'm not.
Settle
You
down.
really, yeah. Make
Take
yourself.
a pinky, dude. Come on.
Just
Take
make
a
yourself.
pink-
I don't think you
Oh.
were appealing enough. Honestly, you just weren't sexy enough
Hey,
for
you're
your
just
uncles.
a bony little man. You'd hurt.
Yeah.
I don't want those bony cheeks.
You were
bouncing on my
obviously,
thighs.
yeah, you were obviously not attractive enough or nearly appealing enough for your uncle. See, the difference here is my uncles knew how much of a superior male I was. They knew they couldn't force themselves on me. I'd overpower them. That's how I've been safe. I've been much stronger and much larger and an intimidating male figure to all these uncles.
Probably can't see it, but there's a single tear rolling down Steven's eye right now.
I'm crying at the fact that I long to prove my strengths against these uncle predators.
It smells as though he's loosed his bowels. I can't imagine he's got like a lot of elasticity left anyway. Just, plunk.
I don't like the direction this took.
Low, low, low.
I don't like the direction this took one bit.
Straight down the canal.
Oh God, the worst imagery.
That's the kind of show we are here at Dance Shark.
Yeah. Honestly, we really should not have gone down that uncle route. Period. At all.
Yeah, I want to apologize to all uncles out
Yeah.
there.
It's all right if you taste like a salmon covered in vinegar. That's okay.
Ooh.
I don't mind it.
Ooh.
But I have a refined uncle sense. Licked a lot of uncles. The silence
Grossed
after
out.
that, just for future podcasts, this is just our dynamic. Viewers can tune out.
Future pod Keat.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
I didn't use the proper.
God damn it.
I'm just saying, if you could, for my sake and mental health, if I say something disgusting, don't give me that long pause. It'll eat me away.
Just like
It'll
your
keep
uncles.
It'll keep me up at night. Oh, fuck off.
Just like
Your
the
unkeats.
uncles. What's the plural of uncles?
Unkin.
If there's a time when we need to,
Onks.
how long have we been going? Because if there's a time to wrap it
Onkies.
up, that's the time right there.
21 minutes.
Fuck no way.
Keep it going.
It's only been 21 minutes?
Now it's been 45 minutes.
Oh, we're good. Let's keep it rolling.
Yeah.
yeah.
Keep this gravy train rolling
I'm surprised-
down the podcast lane. Me and Steve and Dwayne are trolling for some podcast. Yeah, that's you got to find the scene.
It's a
You got to
train.
find your place.
He's
in
the
bit.
conductor.
Yeah.
He's the conductor for the train.
And that's not the sound the train makes. I'm just a really
Also-
excited conductor.
You guys, I've been wanting to do this my whole life. I don't know if, sir, the train makes those noises for you. I make the noise. What'd you say? What'd you say?
Well, turn it down so everybody can hear how excited I am.
Turn it down. That's a good noise. That's
Train.
good, dude. What's the I'm hoping that you're on the same page as me here. What's the plural for train?
Tron.
Nope, close.
Trunk?
It's a treat.
Yes, it is. Treat. Speaking of treat.
Andy Grande.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Fuck, that was not what I was going for.
I'll be
We
a
can't-
conductor today.
I'm not
Andy
going to let...
Grandy's Candy Train.
not
coming
It
down
only
the tracks,
goes to
etcha.
Candyland.
I'm not letting that
Ooh.
disgusting prick that we invented...
We've got tracks made of licorice. And we're coming for you, children. We're sweet and we're salty, whatever you need, whatever flavor you'd like. Here we come.
Got
This
that uncle
train's
energy.
powered on children's blood.
It's it's pure Smarties that fuel this train. We're coming down for you. We're going to touch you in places you don't want. We'll give you a Snickers afterwards so you won't tell your parents.
God, yeah, how do we
Come
always...
on down to Andy Grandy's.
We always just get onto touching somehow.
Well, I wasn't
It's not a time for touching. It's a time for purity
talking about touching.
and skeletons
I mentioned like eating
And
kids
ghosts
or fueling off of their blood,
and
not touching
just
them.
big old goth titties in video game cosplays.
No one said one thing about that, and I don't want any part of
I'm
it.
saying all parts of it because you know what's coming up. Halloween soon.
Yeah. So, okay, anyways, thank you, Matt, because I was trying to segue.
Yeah, I know. And then I caught on, and then you're like, I hate titties.
I mean,
I don't like breasts of women.
I wasn't saying that. I just don't think that.
Breet.
Don't
Thank
let
you.
my own tits ruin other basic tits for you. You can have these whenever. I'm here for you.
It's time for the Halloween countdown.
Countdown to Halloween. It's a big deal segment. Let's get a theme song going over there from Dwayne.
Bow now now, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na, bow now
No.
now.
No, not paranoid.
Finish with my woman, cause she
Oh.
doesn't help me
Oh,
with
boy.
my mind.
Oh, boy. Oh.
Well, now that you've ruined it for me, I was going to say there's 76 days left until Halloween, the best night of the year, my night, where I thrive, where I got to put on my wizard hat and don't get funny looks. Not saying I don't put it on all the time, because you just feel powerful when you got a big pointed hat and a big brim.
You
Okay.
do.
You feel powerful.
Yeah,
I feel powerful too.
yeah, and it works. It's magic. Power.
But I don't really know how I feel about Halloween anymore. When I was
Yeah.
driving here, I saw a guy with a megaphone, and he was yelling about God and stuff. And he was dressed pretty
Boo.
nice. I think he might have had some good points. Like,
Boo,
You
God.
know.
Halloween.
I don't know. Dwayne's selling me.
Devil.
He said the guy was in a suit.
yeah, kinda.
I like
mean,
suits and I like yelling. That's
was like-
2 boxes checked for me.
He like
Okay,
was
that's
wearing
cool.
a button-up shirt, and he had a tie, but his shirt wasn't tucked in.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Nope. You know what
Fuck
that
that guy.
Yeah, and he was right there on Pioneer.
There's only
yelling
2
about
people.
God.
There's only 2 people. There's only 2 people that have a button-up shirt, a tie, and it's untucked. It's recently unemployed or a teenager at a funeral. That's it. Give me another scenario.
Avril Lavigne.
Wow.
That was a good one. Dwayne, yes.
Nice job. Nice job.
Hot reference of the ep right there.
I gotta
was
say,
good.
I do
Hey, I'm
like...
gonna have to say, see you later, boy.
Fucking Jesus Christ, dude.
If I didn't have to stay behind this microphone for
You
our
don't.
listeners,
You actually should get up and whoop his ass.
I'm gonna twist your head 180 degrees as soon as I stand up.
I think
straight around.
I think the viewers think you should come give him a whooping.
You can try.
It's coming. We'll do this. It'll be a separate thing. We'll film it. Good production
No, I don't
value.
think- I don't think you should be afraid of Dwayne.
No one's
Okay?
afraid of Dwayne.
You obviously look
The only
afraid of him.
person who was ever afraid of Dwayne was that one time we all dressed as barbarians at Halloween when we were like 17, and we built a big battering ram and we laid siege to this woman's door, and she opened it and she's like, "I already have Capital One."
No, one dude like opened the
What?
door. He's like, looking at his door. You better not have scuffed it.
Yeah, you old
We
fucking prick.
didn't.
It's Halloween.
We didn't. We made the orc skull out of foam and a milk jug, so it was pretty padded.
Yeah, it's a tame Halloween. When
I think that's
Halloween was
fucking
invented,
awesome.
it was just homeless kids kicking the shit out of rich
I
people.
mean, we were 17, so
yeah, it was way more fun. They'd find one hobo in the streets of London, and they'd name him the King of Halloween, and they'd put a crown on him, and they'd just go start fires.
That sounds rad.
Yeah,
That's way better than Halloween now.
Yeah, up until in 1960, Detroit had 900 fires on Halloween.
Halloween
and now we're just like,
traditions-
give me your candy. I'm dressed like Elsa from Frozen.
Now everybody just yells at you when you knock at their door dressed up.
Because you're an adult man and you're not in a costume. Okay?
Hey, I want some too.
The only person that would open their door when they see that would be Andy Grandy if you stopped by his house for some candy on Hallows Eve. It's his favorite holiday.
Come on down to my candy basement. I got all kinds of tricky trasms and swippy sweeps for you to scrum down your scrum-diddly-umptious little mouth hole.
Let's see what we can fit in that peach-o of yours. Ooh,
Let's get that blood sugar up. It'll help power my train.
Ever been gaped?
that's not even irrelevant. That's just
Stop
vulgar.
making it about rape.
Oh,
We're
wait,
not
that
doing-
wasn't about rape. None of this was, none of your shit was
no,
about rape.
No.
Andy Grandy.
Power
Fuck
and
you.
trains over
no,
here.
this was Andy Grandy is a diddler. We have invented a bad man. We need to embrace that.
We really do.
We got to come to terms with what we've done as
Yeah.
a podcast.
Yes. Dwayne, come to terms with the fact that you made this man a diddler.
You sicken me with
you
your
did.
filth.
No.
Yeah,
He's
absolutely.
a creepy man, doesn't touch kids.
I hate you now.
I do too. Honestly, it's been a long time coming, but fuck you, man.
Get down into my basement.
Yeah, get down to his basement.
I'll
You
eat
don't-
that peach ring.
You don't have a basement because you don't have a house that has multiple stories.
We actually are in the closest thing to a basement. This
Yeah,
house.
we're down a couple feet from the living room, so
Couple
One
feet.
foot.
I'd say
One
one foot.
foot.
At best, 1 foot.
1 foot, a small foot.
Don't nod so fucking
a big
approvingly.
foot.
oh no, I was gonna mock him later. Whose side are you on?
If Bigfoot walked in here,
It's
you'd be
our
like,
home.
Wow, that's a small foot.
Don't let him disgrace us.
He,
such
He can. He can.
He shan't.
Ooh. You didn't realize that plural, did you?
That's half a
Shazant.
step down.
Shazant.
Youth shazant.
Your old English is impeccable.
Gronst betroth and trizzle quay. Forced crandybruth on scrumptious cray. Yeah, Canterbury Tales.
Oh, that was beautiful.
You ever
man.
read that book?
I feel like I, have
haven't,
now.
but I'm assuming that's how it goes.
You
And I'm
have
not
to.
gonna read it because I'm never gonna prove myself wrong.
I think you'd be proven right.
If you don't learn, you can never know that you're wrong.
That's the
You think about
worst,
that?
worst motto or life
It's
lessons I
true.
think I've ever heard.
You're always right in
true.
your own head.
I hate that.
I only believe in me and what I think was right when I thought it.
I don't believe in God. I only believe in science.
What's the plural of thought?
Thief.
Yeah, thank you. I thought so.
God, fucking shit. God, cock.
I don't know why
balls.
you're not catching
English
on
is
to the...
real simple, man.
It's really easy. I don't know why you're not catching on to this. I know you didn't go to school, and I know you can't really see what's happening right now.
No, you didn't get your grade 10.
I know if me and Dwayne, if you can't really tell us apart. You can't see very well.
Yeah, but I can kick two blobs in the ass.
Yeah. Just to let you know, the blob that's much, much larger is me, and the one that looks like a old bowl of spaghetti is
The
probably
one
Dwayne.
where I go to kick it in the ass and it just shoots in 3 feet with no resistance. That was Steven. It latches down around my knee. And I feel my leg skin starting to get dissolved. This ass kicks back.
Oh.
Well, this is what we've done.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, so how many days till Halloween?
Oh,
Like I didn't even
did-
catch it.
I feel like let me check
It
the
was
internet.
76.
76 days.
I like this. I will go on record in saying that I like this countdown, but I do have to say I don't care for holidays. Someone has to be the counterpoint here with excitement, and I just got to say, what
Are you like the Grinch, but for Halloween?
what would that be called? What like a Grinch for Halloween called? Krampus? No, that's a Santa. That's
a
a
middle-aged
Christmas thing.
white woman.
That's true.
Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pretty much.
Oh, that's true. No, I meant
Sorry.
just personally. Like, I think Halloween's great for kids. Trick or treating. Candy. Whatever else. Pumpkins. I don't know. Some other Halloween keywords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skeleton.
Skeletons.
Ghoul.
Boogies.
Grumpus.
It's all good stuff.
Grumpus.
It's fine.
Krasmore.
But it's for me as an adult, as a 52-year-old man, I don't know what else I'm supposed to be excited about. Like, I'm not doing any of that stuff.
Cromulex.
I'm usually like pouring over spreadsheets in my room, or really trying to
Before you hit the hay at 8:30.
get a head start on my taxes.
Scasm.
Yeah, before I hit the hay around 8:30, like you said. So
Nah, I eat lunch meats out of a
Gotta
plastic
make
skeleton.
The fucking Sizzlers all you can eat buffet.
I don't eat breakfast.
They open at 6. And
I appreciate-
gotta be there at 6.
I appreciate the joke, but we went over this. I'm very strict. I don't eat breakfast.
Put on one of my
Okay.
many cloaks, because I do own more cloaks than pairs of pants at this point.
Have you been having a separate thing? Like, have we been having a thing, and
Yeah,
you're
because
just
you were
over and you're in
boring
my
the
head?
shit out of me with 401k and dividends and spreadsheet. You actually did say spreadsheet. That wasn't really mocking.
That was cool. What are you? What are you actually getting on about here?
Business CEO.
This is a-
Ghoul. Put your dick in a goblin. Drink out of a skull. Run around naked in the street. Yell at a child. That's what this is for.
That's what it's all about.
It really is.
That's the spirit of Halloween.
Scar
right there.
someone. Give them a memory they will have to dream about.
Trick or treat.
Dream's a strong
Trick
word.
or treat, taste my feet, said every uncle on Halloween.
And they were asking because they really did want to be tasted.
Yeah. Then you bite their toe off and you spit it in their mouth. Then you ask for more candy, and they're all out of Reese's, and you wanted a Reese's. You didn't get any Reese's. All you got was Kit Kats.
I
So
love
you
Kit
coming to
Kats.
that house, and they're telling you to get out of the house, but luckily you're small and you're quick. You got to the cutting board before they did. You got the knife, and you're like, give me that Reese's, Marshall. And they're like, my name's not Marshall. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. You don't have a toe. Give me a Reese's, you say. And then the wife is screaming, and the kid comes out. You got to throw the knife at it. You don't know if it hit him. You think it did because they just went back in their room or they fell down. It's really hard to tell. Either way, you get your goddamn Reese's, or it was like all their jewelry or something. You got something. Trick or treat. Happy Halloween, Steven. Okay? How's that less fun than a spreadsheet?
You really,
And
you really captured the spirit for me. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Halloween.
Yeah, way to go! And you also looped in tasting uncles
I
into
did.
that story,
Well, that's
and
what
that,
it's about.
That, my friends, is true
It's
storytelling.
the reason for the season.
And that's true. That's true. That's the English spirit, language. That's what it's about.
There's a free one for you. Next time you're out at a bar trying to cram on some sleaze, be like, "You want me to reason for the season?"
I'm never
Then you
gonna say
point to
that.
your penis.
I can guarantee you, I'm never gonna say that as long as I live.
Point at your penis, though. You even point at Dwayne's penis.
I really want there to be an awkward silence, but I'm trying to reduce dead
It's
air.
okay. It's okay. Shh.
Ooh.
Dude, fuck. Yeah, okay. I'm excited about Halloween now. You sold me. You sold me.
Halloween.
That was a beautiful.
Satan.
That was awesome.
The devil.
That was Dwayne's turn. Give us a couple bars, bud.
Boom, boom.
I usually watch Hocus Pocus on Halloween.
Boom, boom.
Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it.
Bette Midler. Boom, boom. Sarah Jessica Parker. Had a crush on her from Hocus Pocus.
Sarah Jessica Parker?
Yeah, she was in
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus.
You sure?
Yeah, I did
What?
too.
Yeah, she was looking way fine in that movie.
Yeah.
What?
That thick
Yeah.
black eyeliner, flying around on a broom.
Kidding me? I thought that was a
Yeah.
Doberman pincher with a wig.
That was the most fractured laugh I've ever heard. You sounded like 8 people trying to laugh at once.
Well, now that you know my secret, I'll have to kill you.
you.
He's
He's absorbed with
Oh,
the. That's why Dwayne likes Halloween. He's absorbed the souls of other children. He's absorbed their laughter.
It's called seat, though. The plural of souls.
It's seat.
Yeah.
He's absorbed the seat of many a child.
There you go.
Is Dwayne Andy Grandy? We've brought up Andy Grandy too
No,
many times.
I'm not.
I don't want to burn him out. Too many times. It's the people want Andy Grandy, and I want to give him what they
Yeah, all of them have told us that many times on our clearly constantly full email inbox, DanceSharkPodcast@gmail.com. Please email us. We need it.
We need your emails.
I want your emails.
Where are your emails?
I want to know.
I need some emails.
I want that inbox full.
I need emails for me, man.
Fill me. Fill me up with your emails.
Reply all night. I'll CC my dick.
That's blatantly sexual. I like it less. I like it dialed back a little bit more, but I do like where you're going with it. We also have a GeoCities if anyone wants.
Ew.
Yeah.
No, they'll go to our Angel Fire page.
Log on there and sign the guest book.
Join our web ring.
We're starting a Discord channel.
We're actually all at an age where people who listen to this may very well not know what those things are.
GeoCities?
Yeah.
That was sweet back in the day.
Yeah, if anyone
don't know
born
what
after
that
like
is.
2000 is not going to know what that is.
It was like a web it was like a web hosting service. It would like help you make a web page. It was like it was kind of like easy
it
to
was like
make.
It was the OG Squarespace.
Yeah,
basically.
You could go to GeoCities and they had kind of like templates and shit you could set up a website with. And
Yeah, like any good website about like the devil or UFOs or Bigfoot was just like black background, harsh green text. You get a headache after like 45 seconds.
Yeah. But honestly, but the thing about GeoCities is it was blatantly a GeoCities. Like the GeoCities logo was still at the top, and it was like geocities.com/your thing. So if you had a GeoCities, you're kind of like, oh, it's not a real website though.
Yeah. Shit didn't exist back then.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't remember that. All I remember from early internet is Neopets and
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Neopets was the shit. But that was an early.
What
I don't
are
know.
the other ones?
RuneScape.
Ooh, RuneScape,
No,
I
fuck
played
that
the
game.
fuck out of RuneScape.
Adventure Quest.
I played that less.
I played Adventure Quest way more.
Mostly
than
RuneScape.
because RuneScape was blocked on our middle school servers, but Adventure Quest wasn't. And Adventure Quest was a more turn-based RPG style thing.
You know what wasn't blocked at my middle school computer lab? StarCraft.
What?
Yeah, we had StarCraft in the computer lab.
Fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it was dope.
That's
I
amazing.
didn't know.
Yeah, we landed StarCraft a few times.
Dude.
And then in high school in the drafting lab, because the teacher didn't give a shit, was it Jordan Trujillo? I think downloaded an NES emulator. So we spent like half that class just playing Zelda.
It's pretty sweet.
It was sick.
When I was in middle school, I just got my
that is
Harry
cool.
Potter books knocked out of my hand and picked on by fucking middle schoolers that were younger than me.
I'm laughing at your tragedy. I don't know
That's
why. It's
horribly
pretty sad, but
that's
it's
horribly
fun.
sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the locker right beneath mine for like all 3 years of middle school.
Well-
That's how we met. I saw your platinum blonde bullet haircut, and then I touched it.
You did.
you're like,
Your head was
"I'm
a bullet.
Dwayne." And I'm like, hey, Dwayne, I'm your worst goddamn nightmare. And then we became best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can get revenge now. You should turn all those kids into vampires now. Why don't you take your shirt off, suck their blood, turn them into your minions?
Get a
Take my
1,000.
shirt off.
Bigfoot still kick him to death.
Yeah, then Bigfoot can kill you and all your followers.
Just to tie all the things we've done together, one of our middle school teachers went to jail for being a diddler.
Yep.
Oh shit! Really,
Yeah, Mr.
Mr.
I'm going to
Bigfoot?
blast him because he's a diddler. Mr.
Oh,
Shot.
I was hoping it was
Yeah.
gonna be a Bigfoot.
Yeah, he
No.
taught, I think he taught,
No,
Math
but
or
interesting
one of the homerooms.
enough, I remember going into his classroom before classes with Chad, and he had a foot gel thing
oh no.
that we would touch.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well, it was just like fun to touch because it was like made
the
out
plot.
of gel.
Yeah,
thickens.
fun to touch.
the plot thickens.
How fun to touch was it?
I don't think it was like a
Full
sexual
circle.
thing.
What else was fun to touch?
Well, 15-year-olds if you're fucking Mr. Shot.
Oh, Diddleburn. Don't fuck kids.
That was way too vulgar.
Don't fuck kids. Do you disagree?
No, I agree
Was
with
that
you.
wrong of me?
No.
Tell
Do
our
a
audience.
Dance Shark poll. Is that something you'll
No,
vote
fucking
on,
no.
Steven?
Let's jump off this topic immediately. Don't. First of all, don't. I'm backpedaling and panicking. Don't. The phrasing was way too aggressive.
Yeah, I'm mad. Don't do that to kids.
That's what I mean. Come
Yeah.
on, that was better, right?
Yeah, don't. If you want to, just don't.
I just don't like to feel a sentence on my skin.
But you're an uncle now. You like to feel tongues.
I don't know.
The only sentence you're going to feel is 15 to 20.
We need to. This is. I could not tell you how much I don't like this.
Touching.
Nope.
New subject.
Peach
Nope.
rings?
What
Subject
about
change.
the
Peach
Bigfoot
rings
update?
now dirty?
It's time for the Bigfoot update.
Bigfoot update.
Pew, 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 pew.
Ooh, Sasquatch. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. Bigfoot train coming into the station now. What was that? Ow, ow.
The truth is out there.
Bigfoot screech.
That was
That's
terrifying.
that sound.
That was pretty good.
So, as I hope all of you now know, I keep up on this Bigfoot shit. Bigfoot's real. Can't tell me he's not. So, I want to bring you everything I have found out after scouring the internet late at night, constantly, for all the best Bigfoot shit. I've looked at every picture, every sound, and I'm going to break it down for you right now. All right. Are we ready? Dwayne, you ready?
I'm ready.
Steven, you ready?
I'm ready.
There's fucking nothing this week. It's
Another dead week.
All right.
pretty dead week.
Hey, you know
Someone
what?
had a picture of a leaf, and they said it was Bigfoot, and it wasn't. Someone had a picture where a bird flew into their window, said it was a Bigfoot. It clearly
Mace
wasn't.
Windu. We're on the same page there.
Yeah, and that's it. But he's out there still. Don't lose hope. He's coming. He's coming to your house.
Yeah, keep chin up, right?
Keep chin up.
keep
Bigfoot.
chin up. Next
Bigfoot
week.
real. You don't have to see him every day to fucking believe
Yeah.
in him, okay? That's annoying. Don't annoy him.
When you were a kid, did you see your parents every day?
Yeah, fuck no.
No,
I
once
did.
a week, once a month at best, and you still
I saw
thought they
my
were
parents.
around.
Wayne,
Probably.
No, you didn't. You were around your
Take his
parents,
mic
but your
away.
eyes never left the tips of your shoes.
I am the same height as you.
You didn't look. No, I'm saying you just look at your feet. You didn't look at me until 10th grade.
Yeah.
You had
there's
no idea what I was like.
But now that we're on the subject, there was a big disparity between the height. Him being a 2'4" man in middle school.
Yeah, I actually kicked him over a lot.
Yeah.
But he can roll up
Most
into a
people
ball
also,
really well.
Most people
You
thought he was
also
just a
did
stray
it on
backpack.
purpose in high school a bunch.
Yeah, you had it
Yeah.
coming.
Well, you were also a bully,
What was
by
I
the way.
supposed to do?
You were one of those bullies that actually didn't know you were a bully yet.
Yeah, you guys shouldn't have been so bullyable.
I wasn't
What am I just
bullyable.
supposed to not do it?
I mean, yeah.
If I look at that and I see a victim, and I'm like, what am I going to do? Just
Sitting
not.
across the lunchroom table, you gotta just
Look at
stand
that.
up and push them out of their
This is
seat.
Matt's like, look at that
And we're
motherfucker.
all laughing and enjoying these great memories.
You're laughing and enjoying these.
Ah, he's smiling.
He was laughing then too.
He's smiling. Your
never
eyes are
stopped
smiling.
laughing.
It was
We're
funny then, and it's funny
we-
now.
It was kind of funny.
We are recovering from trauma,
And we're all best friends because of it.
and me
The
and Dwayne are
hardship
best
brought
friends
us
because
together.
of it.
We're battle buddies. We went through a lot together.
Our bond is so strong.
And we're best
Don't
friends
fucking
because of it.
clasp hands.
Why not?
It's heat.
Doesn't that make you gay? Isn't that how you become gay?
No, we're actually
Oh.
sharing power. We're transferring the knowledge of our
Yeah.
uncle flavorings between the two of us.
Okay. Give me 4 or 5 Draculas. I'll still Bigfoot y'all apart.
No. Oh, that's right. You voted for Dracula. You're also folding my hand.
Ooh,
in
yeah.
half.
Let's bully him.
He grabbed so hard, like he was never gonna fucking like he
I was never
he
gonna
never
let
wanted
go.
to let go.
No.
Like my hand's a little sore. You were grabbing way too tight.
Fear. Fear will do that.
It will. Yeah, you're an intimidating man, knowing at any point you might just fly off the handle. Take your shirt off again, have your nipples stare deeply into our eyes.
It's a distraction. Well, my real eyes. realize.
Fuck, dude.
No.
Speaking of middle school, damn, you gonna
All
draw
right.
you gonna draw the fucking Superman S next?
You guys wear Jinko jeans?
It wasn't I watched like
Get
a
a couple
30-minute
spinners
documentary
going.
on that S the other day.
I don't know where that came from, but
I don't know.
drew
Yeah,
a
that was the
bunch.
point. No
Never-
one knew where that came from.
I'm a decent artist. Never drew it because I was drawing like cool shit. I was drawing dragons and like orcs and
You drew the one face that you always draw.
And
Pretty sure
cartoon
you
faces.
drew a bunch of Dragon Ball Z characters, but like the same one.
me. No, I never.
I could
did.
just draw like an eye. I could do one anime eye, and that was about it.
You're thinking of Patrick Townsend.
Yeah. You're
Patrick
thinking of Pat
Townsend. Patrick Townsend could draw a mean Gohan.
Yeah.
He could. He's pretty.
It was
good at
always the
drawing.
same like
Idiot
Gohan
Dwayne.
from Cell Saga when he's like one arm fucking blasting him.
Cell Saga was the best saga.
Nah,
What
It's the only one I saw.
nah,
was the best saga?
no.
No, what? No, okay. No, what was the best saga?
Boo Saga, easy.
Oh, never mind. That's
What?
the only one I ever saw. I
Yeah.
never saw Cell
Yeah, for
Saga.
sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. You
So
didn't,
I'm
you
on.
didn't-
That's 2 votes.
So you're
over
saying you
here.
never really saw DBZ?
Honestly, Cell
You
Saga.
didn't see the fucking whole Android saga.
saw the Boo one.
It was the only time there were like real stakes in the show, and it wasn't, he's stronger than me. I'll train. We're powerful. Vegeta, I got hit. Goku. That was
That's-
every
you know,
saga
it's-
except for Cell
No,
Saga.
what's
That's
funny is
basically the
you
whole
have a strange
show.
opinion on it because the Cell Saga is notorious for being very slow, lots of cutaways, lots
Mm-hmm.
of talking and explaining.
I feel like
That's
the
like-
only people who say that never watched the Namek Saga.
Well,
It was like
first of all,
7 goddamn episodes
all,
of
you're
a
calling it-
Spirit Bomb.
first of all, you're calling it the
Frieza
Namek
Saga.
Frieza Saga.
I also call it the Cell Saga, and technically, the whole thing is the Android Saga.
The Spirit Bomb thing is blown out of proportion.
It was so goddamn boring.
It was not boring. Frieza Saga is amazing because Super Saiyan is
Because it
introduced.
took me like a month and a half to get through. I was watching it like weekly when it came out. And I'm sorry, but 45 days of cutaway. What's Krillin doing? It killed my lust for
Fucking
life.
I would
saving the
challenge you-
network's budget.
I would challenge you to go back and and if that's more than one episode, I would be surprised.
If the Spirit Bomb was more than one episode,
Yes,
no one would have said anything about it ever.
it was a joke. It's a joke. It's a meme.
It
It's-
was so goddamn long.
But no, I'm not saying so.
Goku, if you're out there, how long did it take? Email us, DanceSharkPodcast@gmail.com.
Leave sign the guest book on our GeoCities too. Goku.
Is GeoCities around? Can we make a GeoCities page?
What do you mean? We already have a GeoCities.
Could we make a second one?
Yeah, let's make
in
it.
addition to the first one we
Yeah,
clearly have?
Probably.
GeoCities.com/DanceSharkPodcast@gmail.com.
I also just want to say that I'm not dogging on the Cell Saga. I just don't think it's the best saga.
Okay. I think we got to cut it here because there's going to be a rumble in the jungle. Dwayne?
I think I'm interrupting to just say that I think you've screamed enough that I just want to be done being around you.
I feel like we're in a Dragon Ball Z episode right
Give me 8 more episodes of this and I'll spirit bomb you, dude. It's coming. We'll have it by Halloween. I need your energy, life. The whole universe. Give me your power. I need it. I gotta smash it on Frieza and then not even kill him. Oh, let down.
Sorry, it's
Just
not
start
a-
the outro music. Just start the outro music.
I like that we have outro music and still have Dwayne do it.
What do you mean? What do you mean? This is the outro music.
Scrap.
Fuck, I can't be paranoid again.
Yeah,
There's-
pick a different.
no,
help me!
you can't because there's
Oh shit.
well, if there's ad revenue, we'll lose it.
Oh,